Yeah, so I did. Just going to the point of this lesson about how sin will be prohibited in the kingdom of heaven, man. Which, we looked up the definition of that word prohibited, or prohibited, same thing. And it just means to ban, to forbid. So sin will be banned in the kingdom of heaven. It'll be the complete opposite of this kingdom. Yeah, all right, it's going to be the complete opposite of this kingdom. How sin is promoted and uplifted and allowed in this kingdom, sin will be prohibited or banned, forbidden in our kingdom. All right, it's going to be a complete opposite of this kingdom. So let's go to looks like I had the word sin, the definition of the word sin. All right, the meaning what sin is. 1 John 3 and 4. 1 John 3 and 4 says, "Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth the law, transgresseth also the law, Salakia. For sin is the transgression of the law." So sin is a breaking of the law of the Heavenly Father. And we're going to teach the other nations the law of the Heavenly Father. All right, so sin, again, sin is the breaking of the law of the Heavenly Father. All right, so what is the opposite of sin? Keeping the law, right? And we're going to teach the people how to keep the law, not break it, unlike this fucking devil who is literally teaching the people, especially the people amongst the nation of Israel, teaching the people how to break the law of the Lord, man. Just a complete fucking devil, man, he is. A complete devil, In our kingdom, we're going to teach the people, we're going to teach the nations how to keep the law of the Lord. Malachi 4 and verse 1, it says, "But it shall come to pass, but in the last days it shall come to pass, that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow into it. And many nations shall come and say, Come, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem." All right, so we're going to teach the other nations the ways of the Lord, man. They're going to learn the ways of the Lord from us, right? We're going to teach them how to keep the law, not to break it. Okay, and guess what? If they don't want to, if they don't want to serve the Lord, if they don't want to follow His law, this is what's going to happen. Zechariah 14 and 16. It says, "And it shall come to pass that every one that is left of all the nations which come against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. And it shall be that whosoever will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain," meaning famine, basically. They ain't gonna have no rain for no crops, so they're gonna go through a fucking famine. All right, so if they don't want to serve the Lord, they're gonna be punished for it. So again, we're going to force the law of the Lord on the people, which they're going to, after a while, they're going to understand, like, okay, well, this is way better. They're going to understand that this is actually beneficial unto them. It's actually going to be beneficial unto them. Okay, and then they're going to serve the Lord and serve the Israelites with a fucking smile on their face, straight up. All right. Verse 18 says, "And if the family of Egypt go not up and come not, that have no rain, there shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite the heathen that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles." So again, we're going to force the law into the heathen, man, right? Whether they want to keep it or not. But, again, after a while of us, embedding it into their brain, they're going to understand, like, okay, well, yeah, this is actually beneficial. I actually like this. The scripture say when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, but when the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. So after a while, these other nations, they're gonna, they're gonna feel, they're gonna be rejoicing, man. They're gonna understand like, okay, well, wait a minute, this is actually way better than how that red man what that red man was teaching us, talking about Esau, right? So yeah, man, sin will be prohibited or banned in the kingdom of heaven, right? The people will learn righteousness and not sin. The people will learn how to go towards the Lord and not against Him. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to touch on that. Do a lesson on that. So I hope this was edifying. All right. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful. Shalom.